everyone. I'd like to say welcome to Down the Creek Podcasting. If you are a new viewer, welcome. Hope y'all like it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Just like to say, I did it. Go me. I recorded within my time frame for once. I said I would do it about once a month to once every 2 weeks. So, yay, there we go. My name is Elisa, and I'll be your host. And when she gets back over here, we have our co-host, Minnie Daisy. And I'm sorry for looking down. That's just where I have my notes. Another go me there. I actually did my notes for this episode. So, there we go. Where should I start? Introduction. That would help, wouldn't it? So you can find me on Ravelry at KAlysia, KALYSIA, and on Instagram at down_the_creek. I don't really post much to that Instagram. It's my other one that I post a lot to, and even then, I'm not there that often. So yeah, got that out of the way, and we do have a Down the Creek podcast group in Ravelry as well. I'll put all that down there in the info box. So let's just start with what's going to be happening in this episode. We're going to have our finished objects, our works in progresses, and then just a little bit of what's going on and everything like that. So here we go. I have my Starbucks cut. Let's start with finished objects. The first one I actually finished last night. Okay, we got those. I finished last night, and I started this pattern as a YouTube tutorial. Let's just say that I don't follow patterns that great from YouTube. I like having a written pattern with instructions. That way I can go back and forth. Instead of this one, the only instructions were in the YouTube video, which did not sit well with me. So instead of being a rounded out bag, we got a crossover. And this one's going to be for my daughter, Annabelle. It was just the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Don't remember the colorway, but just 2 granny squares. We got that side and that side steamed together with the I guess it would be the crochet version of the mattress stitch. It creates that kind of work up right there. And you do it the same as you do the mattress stitch, but you just crochet instead. You do kind of like a you slip stitch the 2 outside stitches together. And I found that way easier than the mattress stitch, because let's face it, that mattress stitch can get I'm sorry about that. I had a very important phone call from my school. Let me add that to the list. Give me a few moments. Okay. We will discuss what that phone call was about when we get to the end of the episode. But to continue, it's just with the stitch, you take the 2 outside stitches and you slip stitch them together, which it creates, like I said, this creates this nice edge right there. And I really like the way that seams together, and it goes by way quicker. As for the strap, I just did, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 double crochets. You can see where I had to slip stitch over. Sorry about that. We have another topic, and then I just double crochet back. And I'm not quite sure how many times I did it, just until I went out of yarn. So this actually turned out to be a great little stash buster. The next object, and y'all will be proud of me for this, I finished the sleeves and the other part of my cardigans. So here we have it. This is the everyday cardigan. I forgot the name of it, but I will put it in the show notes. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I like how this cardigan fits and all, but it's just having to get it situated. Let's see. This is what it looks like on. It covers, let's see, covers right there just below, below the butt. The only thing that I have issues with is getting the back to be how it was, and this is more of one that I'll draw out just because of how it covers up my hands. I would probably wear it to class or something, but it takes some adjusting to get to how I want it to be. But I liked it. It got a little bit monotonous after a while, just because you do have to do the back panel and then the two front panels. Then you seam up the sides, and it's just the sleeves took the longest, as y'all saw last time. But like I said, I finished it. Yay me. And I actually wore it last night because even though it was, it was about 80 degrees outside, it was kind of cold in the house to me. So there we go. The next one is this campside cardigan. And with this one, all I had left to do was the hood, which obviously I did. And then I did from the pink down. And I love this cardigan. I don't like the sleeves. I don't like how the sleeves go out then back in. If I wore, which I'll probably do this one again, there's another pattern that's very similar to this, but I like how I have a kitten playing on my feet. Actually, I'll keep this one on, but I like how this one falls. It kind of creates that it follows your body very nicely. But the colors and the sleeves, I love the colors, don't get me wrong, but I'll probably end up gifting this to somebody and making one similar to my own. And then the last finished object is a pair of socks. Now I do have to fix up the socks. There's a hole somewhere. The washer did a thing. So yeah, here's the hole. But I made Annabelle socks. Here we go. We got them. Yes, they do look like the yarn that was going to be for my socks. That's because they were supposed to be my socks. But I thought they were I cast on the wrong number of stitches. Yada yada yada. Here we go, Annabelle socks. And there, if I could get there is where that hole is, right there. Like I said, the washer ended up breaking on one of the little agitators. See, that's what I'm talking about. it bunches up and I don't like it. And if I don't have it right, it's too tight around my neck. The agitator on the wash broke somehow, and it ate a tank top. It ate a short. It messed up her socks, so yeah, we're gonna have to patch those up. And that's all I have for finished objects, which, go me, that is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 finished objects, given 2 were, mostly done. But still, that's not a bad record for me. And then we have works in progress, which also includes a funny, not so funny story. So here, I'm sorry about that pause again. We had another interruption, from that same school issue. Don't be attacking me. So the first work in progress actually comes with another bit of a story that has to do with that monster that just hopped off my bed. But it is actually my socks. Same stitch number, different heel. I'm just doing, I guess it would be a Fish Lips Kiss heel, but I didn't really follow that pattern. I followed the pattern for the German short row heel. And I'm not quite sure what the difference is between the two, but it has worked out better with evening out that up there. The only thing is, well, no, that should be fine. I may have to patch up this hole right there that you see. May have to close that up. But, yeah, I should be done with this sock. But somebody decided to, I left the cake of yarn on my bed, right? Somewhere was right in there where it should have been left alone. Or it should have just stayed there. But, instead, I came home to a huge mess. It was all over the bed, all tangled up. The yarn monster had gotten it. And, well, yeah. I had to spend, probably would have taken me like 3 to 5 hours to do it if I sat down and did it. But let's just say that an adult beverage had to be involved to handle this. So I got it untangled. And we got 2 cakes of yarn, one that I'm using for that. And this one, which consisted of, I think I ended up using, I finished it last night. It was 5 balls of yarn varying in size. So there's that. My next work in progress is another, I can't remember what it's called. Basically, I'm trying to use up the stash from this. A stash buster. There we go. But, I forgot what it was called. I will link the pattern in the show notes. But this is what we have so far. It is not quite that hot pink. It's a little bit, it's like a light pink. But it's not quite, let's see. It's not quite that light. But it's a asymmetrical shawl, I would guess. Let me show y'all the right side to begin with. But it's a simple little pattern. You do, I think, 2 or 3. You do 2 rows knit and 2 rows pull. So you knit a row, pull, knit a row, pull 2 rows, and then knit the next row. I think it's how it goes. pretty sure it's how it goes. It's a free pattern, but okay. This is the yarn I'm using from that. As you can tell, I'm almost done with the pink and I'm about to be on the purple. But this is some of Love Knot's yarn. She's not dyeing anymore. She's just doing selling knitted and crochet items from her shop. And yeah, it's not quite that. Let's see, quite that hot pink. It's more like this lighter pink up here. And that is it for works in progress. I do have a dog bed that I'm working on, but it's a mess right now. Let's see. Future works in progress. I want to crochet a pair of socks. I have the yarn picked out. I don't have the pattern picked out. I'm going to pick out from one of the from the sock yarn, from the crochet sock book that I have over there in my little bookcase. But I want to crochet a pair of socks. It's going to match my Dobby socks. Or it's going to match my friend's Dobby socks. Let's put it that way. Let's see. And I'm probably going to make a few more of those bags. One's going to be for me. Just so when I go out, I don't feel like taking my huge pocketbook that I just throw all my junk in. Like a pair of socks, my Kindle, a pair of socks I'm making. Like this is the one I'm in there now. My Kindle, my phone, my wallet, pretty much everything. But when like I'm going to the store or I'm going out, I just want a small little bag, something I can just throw over a crossbody bag that I don't have to worry about being chunky and just huge and heavy, and I can make it to where the bag sits where I want it to, just like somewhere around my hips. Pretty much like a fanny pack, where the fanny pack would sit. And got a piece of skin. My lip's probably gonna bleed now. No. Sorry about that. Let's see. Now on to what's been going on in my life, other than picking out my lip till it bleeds. Let's see. I have started a new vitamin regimen. It's from the makers of Care Of. It comes in this cute little packet like that. You get sent one every month. I can actually send y'all a free trial. Just send me a message or comment in the podcast thread on Ravelry, and I will be able to get that to you. You get a free month, and I get $10 off, which would be great. They come in little packets like this. Like this one says your name, and it comes with different things. Like this one is, today's question is, if a movie was made about your life, what would it be called? Actually, that is going to be the prompt. If a movie was made about your life, that would be, I would have to think about that one. My answer will probably be in the thread about the podcast. But I actually haven't taken my vitamins today. So these are what it is. It's you can get, I don't know, with mine it is 3 vitamins, but it's 4 pills. I know the 2 pills are magnesium. The other 2 I can't pronounce. It's like a rubella or something. But anyway, you take a quiz. They personalize your vitamin packet to you. So when it says your name and everything, that is your vitamin packet. And so far, I like it. They have prenatals, they have energy sticks, they have pretty much any vitamin you could ask for. I did not see biotin on it, which I know a lot of people like, but I get those through Jamberry, which I still do, but I wish I just had more people to do it. But all you have to do to open it, and this one's different than if you had a vitamin packet with iron in it. Those you go straight down, whereas with this one, you just, there you go. There's your vitamins. I won't take them on camera, but they're all just in your little packet ready for you to take. And you have an app. Excuse you, ma'am. You have an app that you can do them with, and each time you register as taking your vitamins, every 4 or 5 days, you get a prize. So like with mine, I think I got 3 vitamins, 3 packets free, and then my next one will be a free pill or something of the matter. I'm not quite sure. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. But yeah, so far I like it. It's nice. I did have to delay my vitamins because I waited a little while before I started taking them, just to make it easier. And yeah, like I said, if you want a 3-month trial of it, hit me up in the podcast group or something of that matter. What else? We have been trying a new drink. It is called Spark. Don't know where it's from, where my mom got it, or anything else like that. But this is what I have to put up with. I don't know what I did. It's called Spark, and it's like an energy drink, but you just add it to your water. So this one's fruit punch. It tastes like fruit punch, but not exactly like fruit punch, if that makes sense. And it gives you energy throughout the day. You don't really crash like you would if you were on an energy drink. And it's also healthier than the energy drink. With my mom, she is anti-energy drink. And if it has that much caffeine in it, it's not good for you. She's against like Red Bull, which I don't like Red Bull either. That one, way too much caffeine, and it's just, no. I do like the occasional Monster or the 5-hour energies, but with this one, she actually approves it, and that's actually what's in my cup right now. Just give me that little bit of energy. And yeah, it's been nice. I don't know what this cat. See, we're in a feisty mood today. She's been like this. She was like that last night too. I'd just be sitting still, trying to untangle the last bit of that yarn, and then pounce and attack and kill my arm. Like, let's see. Nope, those have all pretty much healed. I had like scratches all right there from when she did it last time. So yeah, what else? We have 2 new family members. We have a lab. Well, they say she's a lab, but she's a mutt. She's a pound puppy, and her name is Athena. I will probably insert the beginning clip to where just everyone decided to attack me. We have a Pomeranian named Bear. He is a full-blooded, registered Pomeranian, and he's a little bit of a pain. He has chewed up the cord to our Dyson vacuum. So we can't vacuum at the moment unless we use the little rechargeable one that you hang on the wall. That's our only working vacuum at the moment. But yeah, he chewed that one straight in half. But I'll probably end up getting him some bully sticks, and Athena some like antlers. If y'all have any suggestions on chew things for dogs, I want to get the Kong, but that has to wait a little bit just because I don't know how they will respond to it. I tried a bacon flavored, bacon scented chew bone thing that's supposed to release the smell of bacon the more the dog chews it. That thing hasn't been touched. Good news, I can return it to Petco and get a refund. So there's that. That's good news, I guess. What else? That problem. Oh, I am starting new classes. I have signed up for optician classes, and that starts August 13th. Mondays and Wednesdays I have 2 classes. One is basically I'll be in class from 9 to 12:10 on Mondays and Wednesdays. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and this is the class that's going to get me the most, probably when I will do my knitting and my crocheting if the teacher allows it. Which, I mean, the only problem I had 2 semesters ago was, yeah, because that was last fall semester, because the teacher decided to cause issues. She apparently my crocheting meant that I wasn't paying attention in class when I was doing better in her class than the ones who were paying attention in class. So yeah, given that the professor does say that it is okay, I'll probably be doing most of my knitting during my Tuesday and Thursday class, which will be from 9 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, a class from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Hopefully it won't last that long, but we will find out. And I do have to buy navy blue scrubs, I think. That's what the advisor told me. However, I will find out more the closer we get to August 13th. So on to the subject of the school. So, back in February, I had an issue with a professor. The only class I had, and multiple issues with that professor. Multiple, never ending. Almost, at one point it ended, or at one point there was a conversation between the dean over her, the professor, and myself. Let's just say, if I lived near Tuscaloosa, Alabama, or wherever she was from, we would be having issues, and I would have been in her office every day with those issues. And she did not get a good survey. But what happened was, she dropped me from the class. The next day I was added back to that class because she did not allow me to submit something by the deadline that I was supposed to submit it to. For 24 hours before the assignment was submitted, she dropped me from failure to submit assignment. So that's where my problems with her started. But with that, I was on the post 9/11 GI Bill given to me from my dad. Well, what happened was my school had to send documentation to the VA department saying that I was dropped from 5 hours of class down to 1 hour of class, and they were supposed to send the money that the VA sent to the school back to the VA, but they never did. However, the very next day, so this was February 7th, February 8th, I had been re-added to the lecture class, meaning I went from 1 hour back to 5 hours of class. Well, the school never sent the tuition money back to the VA. However, the VA had paid the school twice, causing me to owe the VA $664. Yeah. So, calling them today, finds out that the school is supposed to pay the money that I am indebted to the VA because the VA paid the school twice. That's not between the school and the VA. No, the VA is out of it. That's between me and the school. So now I got to call back the woman to the in the business office, try to find out why the school has not been receiving a letter that I have supposedly been receiving since March. However, the only one I have is from June 29th. The only letter I received is from June 29th. So we got to figure out where the letter is that the VA has sent the school. Otherwise, it's gonna be a headache all over again. No, that's me. Don't you just love it when you scratch your face and then you find the dried blood? Fun stuff. So yeah, got that headache going on. And that's about it. Been keeping up with work, finishing objects, as you can tell, working on new objects and all that fun stuff. So yeah, let me know about everything, how I've done today, anything you'd want to know. I'll probably do a questions and answers thread at some point. And like I said, if you want that free month of the Care of Vitamins, and yes, I understand it's not the most eco-friendly packaging, but I like the specific packets every day, because I'm not that great on remembering pills. I'm not gonna lie. And this one I've been taking every day through incentives, and the packet being usually it's over there by my pink light on top of that clock that I don't have plugged in. Yeah. But yeah, just let me know about everything. And like I said, if a movie was made about your life, what would it be called? Question of the day. Y'all have a good one and come back later. Hopefully I will be podcasting in August. I should be podcasting in August. I will have objects finished. I'll let you know how it goes crocheting my first pair of socks and everything else. So y'all have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey everyone. Welcome back to Down the Creek podcast. I'm your host, Elisa, with my little co-host, Minnie Daisy. over here pulling like she does. Just like to say welcome back. I did it. I posted within a month again. Yay me for keeping up to date on everything. Get everything rearranged. Hey there, puppy. I would say like to make the introduction now. I would like to say we have 2 new guests. This is Athena. Come here, Athena. She is our pound puppy. Look. So hey, Athena. She's our new little princess. Mwah. And then we have this cute little boy. And this is Bear, who loves to give kisses, but is not a fan. The kittens are not a fan. Are they? No. Is it because you attacked the kittens? Yeah. This was going to be done later in the episode, but it seems that we had some guests. Alright, go Bear. Bear, go. Go.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Punk.
Hey,